What is a good way a teacher can handle a situation where a student is experiencing an academic or behavioral challenge in their classroom? I'm Larry Filazzo, and I'd like to share one strategy that's worked well for me, and I also think for my students. It's a two-part strategy. First, I need to create some time, a few minutes where the student and I can speak privately. Sometimes I'm able to do that during class when the rest of the class is working on a project. Other times I have to make arrangements to pull the student out for a few minutes from another class later in the day during my prep period. Secondly, and this is the most important part, is when I have created that time, not begin by focusing in on the immediate issue. Maybe the student's not reading in class, not doing their work, behaving inappropriately. That's the expectation from the student's part. But instead, what I try to do is recognize that generally those kinds of behaviors are symptoms of a broader issue. And what I try to focus in on is trying to figure out what those broader issues are. So I might start, if I'm going to meet with a student who isn't doing work in class, I might say, I know there's some issues at work in class. We can talk about that later. But I want to talk about the really important stuff, which is I understand that you want to go to college, that you are interested in being an engineer or whatever it is that they're interested in. And I want to figure out how we can work together to help deal with this issue, because you have a whole lot of potential, and it would be a shame for the world not to experience the gifts that you can offer it if you don't realize that potential. So what's going on in your life? What's going on? Or for a student who's not reading, I might say, okay, I know you're interested in going to college. It's important to read if you're going to go there. And I want to see how we can work together and how I can support you to get past this so that you can realize your dreams and goals. So the idea is, instead of focusing in on the small issue, is trying to get past that and instead of focus on the big issue, and then near the end of the conversation talk about, how can we work together to get over this small issue, but it's in the context of their assets and their potential, not their problems. How do you handle a situation like that in the classroom?